What fascinated me really early on was the canoe and everything about it, maybe the culture of it, not just the physical part, but the everythingness of paddling. I'm Dave Chun, I'm the paddle designer for KIALOA paddles. I started paddling in the 80s in KIALOA, Hawaii. That's where I was raised. I had dreams of being a pro triathlete, and I'd gotten injured. I'd hurt my knee, and I couldn't run anymore, I couldn't bike anymore. So I ended up in the gym. And when I was in the gym, some guy came along and asked me if I wanted to paddle Outrigger. And that's how I kind of came to paddling. And so the thing that surprised me the most about Outrigger when I came to it was I was part of a team. And I really enjoyed that. I guess it was something I was missing, training by myself all the time. In a sense, paddling has given me this lifestyle that maybe not rich financially, but rich spiritually. It really is the essence and core of my life. It's how our business, and Meg and I have created the culture of KIALOA. The culture of KIALOA is basically a canoe. It's how you operate. It's these things like our values, like Laulima, which is cooperation, or Po'okela, which is excellence, or it's Malama, which is stewardship. Those are the things that you're taught in the canoe, and those are the things that we bring forth. It really is no difference, when we're paddling or when we're at work. There's actually kind of a love-hate relationship I have with the act of paddling when I'm out there. Over time, more and more, what it has become my job to figure out what other people want. All I can think about is the paddle and improving it and what's happening with the paddle. Or I'm usually out there, I'm testing a paddle, I'm testing equipment. That's all I think about is paddles. It brings up something that's happening with me right now. It's like I haven't paddled in a year. I've hurt my back, and I don't know if my back is ever going to allow me to paddle again. I have a large enough body of knowledge going on now that I'm still able to produce the products, and successfully. And then I guess it's maybe a metaphor for the canoe in some sense. My paddlers are now becoming my body for me. I send them out there and they give me the feedback. I really have thrown almost everything into this portion of my life. It's borderline obsession. It is not borderline. It is an absolute obsession on my part. And in some sense, it's how I relate to people. It's the connection with the people that I really like. I really enjoy that. I just met a 12-year-old boy. His name is Willie, and he was just kind of wandering around the shops. He was having at Jerry Lopez's shop, and he looked kind of bored. It was great to talk to this kid about paddling, and I was amazed because later on in the day, his mom wrote to me. She goes, "I always want you to know, Willie, at dinner, he was at the dinner table. He was going on and on about this guy he'd met and talking about paddles and talking about paddling technique and showing him all these different things, and he was truly excited." Some people talk about loving the water, and that's their experience for paddling. For me now, it really has become my shop, and I don't think I get any greater joy than when people like my paddles.